So we are in Benezette for the second time. This is more towards the end of rut. It's a month after we went the first time, and the leaves are definitely very changed here now, and it's colder temps, so we're hoping that the elk are much more active right now. And yeah, hoping to hear some more bugling. I'm gonna take you through all the stops, and yeah, hopefully we get as lucky as we did last time and we see a bunch of elk. We just left the visitor center and we're heading up to Winslow Hill. We just pulled over and we saw a herd of cows, which cows are the female elk. We saw a bunch of them up a hill off the side of the road. Still wanted to see some bulls though and hear them bugle. There's a whole field of them. Apparently there was a bull there earlier, I heard someone say, but he went up over the hill and left his harem to chillax. Our first stop on the Benezette Elk Loop is Winslow Hill viewing area. The fall foliage is gorgeous right now. There's tons of yellows, tons of all the colors, so it's really pretty. But currently we do not see any elk here. Usually it's better viewing at sunset or sunrise, so we will check back. But the colors are gorgeous here. So right now we are hiking the Woodring Farm Loop. This stop is one of our favorites. We've had like the best luck here. So you park down below in the parking lot and then you walk up on the trail that we're on right now, and it leads to the top of this field that you can walk around this big loop. And we usually see elk in the top area of the field on the tree lines, but also there's some viewpoints along the way that you can look down to lower fields and see elk down there as well. So yeah, we've had great luck here before, especially at sunrise. This is Hickory Run viewing area. It's a super pretty area. There's a blind, like a shelter area that you can view the elk from, so it's really great if it's a rainy or dreary day. And yeah, there's gorgeous views of the canyon area and the foliage. However, Doug and I don't seem to have much luck here with actually seeing elk. I've seen elk by the parking lot in the little cemetery area one time, but up in the actual viewing area, I've never seen any elk, just deer. So maybe it's our luck, I don't know. But it's a very pretty area and it's one of the stops to check out on the Benezette Elk Loop. Doug and I are at our hotel room for the night. We did see a couple of bull elks at dusk, so that was about as good as it got today. We also saw a giant herd when we were driving to our hotel, and it was too dark to really get any shots of them, but now I feel like we have a better idea of where the herds are. So tomorrow, the butt crack of dawn, we're gonna get up before sunrise, super early. So we know where to look first thing tomorrow. We're gonna drive to the areas where we saw them tonight and hopefully see them closer up. And yeah, hoping for a pretty sunrise. But anyways, Doug found this cool hotel. It's a little boutique hotel in Ridgeway. And yeah, I'm proud of him because it's super cute. Good job, Doug. He booked it at the spur of the moment. Surprised me because I was whining a lot about the rain that was happening everywhere. Going to eat my food, put on some Netflix and chill and get up super early. So good night. Good morning. Let's go see some elk. It is after 5:30 and I am ready to go. Just waiting for Doug. And yeah, we're gonna stop and get some breakfast to go and drive straight to the elk. So fingers crossed that we see some this morning, and it's gonna be cold, like cold 30s. I'm not used to this yet. Sounds like Doug's almost ready.
We're gonna be late.
The elk are waiting. Don't let him fool you, folks. I'm always waiting on him. I'm always waiting on him.
It's a lie.
I am always ready. No.
Slow.
Don't
Neighbors are sleeping.
Don't care. I got that. It was zoomed in too. We actually saw a pretty big herd at Winslow Hill at sunrise. There was so many cows, and we saw one bull with the large herd at Winslow Hill, and we heard him bugling. So yeah, I captured the audio so you guys can hear it too. We saw a large bull come up over the hill, and he stood there. He was there for a while, but we couldn't really get any good footage because he wouldn't walk past the tree line. But all in all, so far it's been a great morning because we did indeed see a herd of elk and heard some bugling. So yeah, so far so good. Hoping to see more, hoping to see more elk close up because yeah, we saw the large herd and we saw the bull, but yeah, they weren't very close to us. However, I will say that bull, he won. He must have won rut because he had a large harem. We saw the closest herd of elk yet. It was a littler herd, but there was a giant bull with all the cows, and it was right off of Route 555, right between Hicks Run and Benezette, closer to Benezette the town, right along Route 555. Exciting. All right, that wraps up our elk viewing trip. I almost said elk hunt. I was like, well, we're not hunting them. But yeah, elk hunt for photography. And if it sounds like I'm tired, that's because I am. I'm not so much a morning person, but obviously when you're traveling and adventuring, you gotta get up before sunrise. That's when all the magic happens. And yeah, it was a nice little getaway. So if you're looking for something fun to do, especially in the fall, and if you live in Pennsylvania or around Pennsylvania, Benezette is a cool and fun place to come. It's super pretty here. Lots of trees and hills and forests and streams, and of course the elk. Doug likes it here.
Yup.
Yup. And we're gonna end with stopping at local distillery here in Benezette to pick up some whiskey for home. We're here, pulled in to Rut and Bugle Distillery. Oh, it's moonshine. I thought it was whiskey.
Moonshine is whiskey.
Oh, really? I don't know these things. That's crazy. We're home. We made it back from our little getaway. And as you can see, I was going to show you guys what we got at the distillery. Moonshine. I personally picked out Huckleberry Hollow moonshine. It's delicious. I got to taste it, and it's 60 proof, but I could just drink it straight out of the bottle for sure. Honey, cornshine, blackberry. And I am exhausted, so I am going to sleep. Thanks for coming along on this adventure with me. Stay tuned for more adventures and subscribe to my channel and my website, mindyonthemove.com.